Hi, Vince Oldre, Certified Financial Planner, and welcome to the Department of Labor Fiduciary Rule. That is the new rule that just came in place where all financial advisors are now going to have to be a fiduciary, where they have to now put your interests before their own. Now you would think as a financial advisor, they would already have to put your interests before their own, but not until June 9th is that going to be the case. Now as a certified financial planner, I've always had to be a fiduciary to my clients, and all certified financial planners were already fiduciaries. But now, all financial advisors will be a fiduciary. So what will that mean to you? Now, generally, having a financial advisor that's a fiduciary where they're looking out for your best interests would be a good thing, and it is. It really is a good thing. But there are some things that will affect you as an investor, or as someone that's going to retire here soon, or already in retirement. And one of those things are the fees. Now generally this rule was made so that the fees would be reduced, and that is going to be generally the case where a lot of these commissionable mutual funds are going to be kind of a thing of the past, and some of these commissionable other products will kind of be a thing of the past as well, because there's a conflict of interest. But what will happen for the people that are already in a fee-based system, those fees could increase because there's going to be a little bit more liability on the financial institution. And due to that, they're going to have to increase their fees because they have that more liability that they're going to have to cover. The other thing that we see is that a lot of these companies are going to have less options for you. The reason why is because if they're going to take on that liability, they want to make sure whatever product that the financial advisor is going to give you is going to be approved under their umbrella. Now this rule was made so that whatever the financial advisor puts in front of you meant that that's the best thing that's out there for you. And this rule is kind of conflicting with what's actually going on out there, where these financial institutions aren't actually approving all the products or the systems, and where the financial advisor is supposed to look at everything out there for you to make sure they put what is best for you in front of you. So what we are seeing is that the options are becoming less. The other thing that can be a little bit hard for us to understand is that the financial institution wants to collect all your assets, or they want to be able to manage all your assets. And the reason for that is because if they're going to have liability over here, they don't want the liability for some other firm that your financial advisor might be helping you out with. And that's why they want to make sure that all the assets are under one umbrella, instead of assets held away where your financial advisor might be giving you advice on those things that are held away. So they really want to bring all those assets together. So they're either going to say you either bring everything in to us or you can leave us. Another thing that we're seeing is that a lot of these financial institutions are requiring a minimum that you have to stay with them, or they won't give you much advice. And because of that, you may not have enough assets to work with a financial advisor. Now, I'll say that there are still going to be a lot of financial advisors out there that are going to be willing to work with you anyway. So don't worry about whether or not you're going to be able to get advice. Just some firms aren't going to take you on as a client versus others, because they want to make sure that they're able to cover that liability based on how much assets you're bringing to the table. Now the last one that I have here is, will your advisor stick it out? Meaning, will your advisor change his ways to make sure that he's going to put what is best for you in front of you? So a lot of these advisors that are used to selling the commissionable mutual funds or used to selling a proprietary product is gonna make a big difference for them when it comes to the fiduciary rule, because now they're gonna have to put all these new products in front of you, and they're gonna have to learn new products. And because the population, the type of financial advisors are mostly a little bit older, they're now starting to think, well, why stick it out? Maybe I should just retire. And that is something that we're seeing right now, is a lot of financial advisors are retiring instead of actually going through this fiduciary rule. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen as this fiduciary rule comes about. I think it's going to be a good rule for you as an investor and a person that's in or near retirement. But it will shake things up in our industry What I will say is that we will see a lot of people leaving the industry because of it, but it will also bring good things into our industry to make sure that financial advisors are looking out for your best interests. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or email me. I'm more than happy to answer some questions, and I like to make videos out of them as well. And as always, if you want to come to one of our events, you're more than welcome to do so. Just go to our events page and make sure to sign up there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.